It's Rodgers. It's 2-0. What a lovely move.
Hello and welcome back to Aston Villa Fan Club. We are on episode 4 of the FC25 Career Mode 25-26 edition. As you can see here, we're getting straight into the Europa League again. We've started off the campaign quite poorly, to be honest. 2 disappointing draws, a 0-0 and a 1-1 that we scraped at home to Porto. Let's get into this Standard Liège game and hopefully we can fix our record. Asensio. Rashford ahead of him. Rashford. Oh, it's beautiful. 7 minutes in. Villa 1, Standard Liège 0. Marcus Rashford with a beautiful finish. Good goal. Asensio with a good pass. Rashford just drifts past his man and knocks it in the near post. Look at that for a turn. Just has to stretch for it, but smacks it in the top corner. Quavita. Ouedraogo. Okay. Quavita! Oh! Asensio. Good play from Villa. Quick passing. Rodgers can get the shot away. It's a good save. Rodgers comes forward. We know how good he is at this sort of thing. Rodgers, can he break into the box here? He can. Rodgers! Oh, that is a wonderful goal from Morgan Rodgers. And there's that celebration. What a goal from Morgan Rodgers. That is absolutely sensational, but it's what we've come to expect of him. Just look at the close control there. Poor defending maybe, but brilliant dribbling. And what a finish from Rodgers. Getting this first half started off with a bang. Villa make 5 substitutions here. Jacob Ramsey coming on for Rodgers, Marlon for Rashford, Garcia for McGinn, Brenner for Tillemans and Onana for Kamara. So both the goal scorers come off just for a little rest. JJ, Marlon, Garcia, Onana and Brenner come into the fray. Arnaud Martinez. Onana turns, but that will be it for the third game of the Europa League group stage. Finally a win, and a well-deserved one at that. 2 brilliant goals from Villa. Rashford and Rodgers on the score sheet, the 2 MRs. And we go up to 5 points in 3 games in the Europa League group stage. And that win puts us up to 14th in the league on 5 points. We're only 2 points off third though, so I wouldn't pay too much attention to that. If you're talking about top 8 as well, again only 2 points off. Third to ninth is all on 7 points, so just get a couple of wins. As long as we go unbeaten, I think we will get in the top 8 and we'll avoid those extra 2 games. Next up, we have Burnley in the Premier League. It's another big game. They're all big games, but we are going to quick tim this one. Can we come away with a win at Villa Park? Yes, we can. Jack Grealish with yet another goal. Boubacar Kamara scoring what I believe is his first of the season. It's a tough draw for the Carabao Cup round of 16, but if you want to win the whole thing, you've got to beat the best. If we get past Arsenal, we got a real chance of winning the whole thing. So let's get into this game in the Carabao Cup against Arsenal. And we unfortunately crash out of the Carabao Cup with a 3-1 loss to Arsenal. Arsenal even went 3-0 up. They weren't even all over us either. I think Lucas Chevalier must have had a bad game. He did 4.4 from Lucas Chevalier, but then again it looks like no one had a very good game. So we are unfortunately out of the EFL Cup. Here's one that'll definitely be on the telly. Leeds United away. Last time we came here it was a 0-0 draw with Coutinho hitting the post I believe with a beautiful volley. The game before that though, Callum Chambers with a screamer. Coutinho was an absolute magician. Let's hope Marco Asensio and Mosquera can recreate that magic. Gelart plays it through. Pirot knocks it back to James. Oh, and it's an early chance. Rodgers plays well, and Asensio's in. That was a good effort from Asensio. Just stayed onside there. It's a good corner as well. Falls to Martinez, but the touch is so poor. Good ball, Gelhart. Pulls it back for Pirot. A boring half from both sides. Leeds having the best 2 chances of the game. They should probably be 2-0 up, to be honest. But let's get into the second half and hopefully it'll be much better. Good. James has it. Berenishar with the block. It falls back to James, who picks out Ramazani. That's a good save from Chevalier. This is for either side, especially in the second half. And they're not going to let us have that counter-attack. It is Leeds 0, Villa 0, just as it was in the last game at Ellen Road. Definitely the biggest game of our Europa League campaign so far. We play Lazio away in Rome. Let's get into this absolutely massive Europa League fixture. Rashford waits and finds Rodgers again, who pokes it over the top to Rashford. Rashford's little flick for Jack Grealish is hit. What a save that is from Providel. Tillemans' corner finds Pau Torres. Not cleared away. Can Tillemans get there? Yes, he can. Boubacar Kamara finds Arnaud Martinez looking for Rashford, and it's going to be another corner for Villa. This is a good start. Bit of pinball here. Guerrero's shot. Good save from Chevalier. Rodgers trying to get back here as this Exxon comes forward. Ayasabal with a really good touch past Toro Mings. Ayasabal. It's in. That's a really good goal from the Spaniard. Oh, just sped away there. And it was like slow motion after he chipped it. It wouldn't let me select Pau Torres to try and clear it, but I don't think he could have got there anyway, to be honest. Lazio 1, Aston Villa 0. Cardona, back to Rodgers. Rodgers to Tillemans. Tillemans finds Grealish. Grealish who takes it on the turn and he can poke it into that far corner. That's a lovely finish and it's a lovely well-worked goal from Villa. Jack Grealish. Oh. I forgot about Unai. Grealish on the score sheet again. That is a lovely, lovely goal. Just passed it into that bottom left-hand corner. He knew he didn't have to panic. He had the angle. Lovely run. Good pick out from Yuri Tillemans as well. And it's a good goal from Jack Grealish. Tackle, but it pops out to Jack Grealish. Grealish who's got Tillemans' run. Tillemans can have an effort, and it's well over the bar. That's so poor. Going to make all 5 subs again here as Garcia, Marlon, Ramsey, Onana and Berenishar replace Martinez, McGinn, Kamara, Rodgers and Tillemans. Grealish wins it in the middle. Marlon looking for that ball in behind for Rashford for a last-minute winner, but the referee's not going to allow that. And it's Lazio 1, Villa 1, our 3rd draw in 4 games in the Europa League stage. Another match day in the Premier League as we play host to 17th place Bournemouth. It's a must-win game. Do we take the 3 points? No, it's a draw. Kluivert scoring late on in the game to grab a point for Bournemouth and take 2 off us. Jack Grealish on the score sheet again, but it's not enough to take all 3 points. And fresh after the international break, we have a huge game here away at Brighton and Hove Albion, looking to pick up a vital 3 points in our top 4 charge. Grealish carries it well. Grealish has a audacious effort, to say the least. Drops off to Tillemans, but Joao Pedro can come forward and Ferguson's shot is saved. And Joao Pedro eventually smacks it into the back of the net. It looked like it ricocheted a few times, but Villa go 1-0 down at the Annex. Pedro comes forward. Back to Pedro, and it's 2-0. Villa fall 2-0 down here away at the Annex. And we need to make some big changes in the second half. I think we're going to make all 5 at half-time. Asensio, McGinn, Ramsey, Garcia, Mosquera, Marlon, Asensio back to Marlon, Marlon to McGinn, John McGinn's effort, good save from Sherpen, Pedro for 3 and it is, Pedro has his hat-trick. Oh, we've been absolutely schooled at the Amex. And Asensio's giving it away, and that's a really, really poor showing. I mean, look at that. 3 chances, 3 goals for Brighton. Chevalier had an awful game. It's just a really disappointing result. Let's get into the final game of the episode. Right, the last game of the episode, our 5th Europa League stage game. We're in the second half of those fixtures now against Servette, the Swiss club, at home. We've gone with a very attacking lineup in terms of the front four. 2 defensive fullbacks on the pitch, but hopefully our front four can just run riot today. Tillemans finds Morgan Rogers out wide. Rogers finds Grealish dribbles into the box and passes it into the bottom left-hand corner. That is a beautiful goal yet again from Jack Grealish, who's having the season of his life. He used Rashford as a decoy. Rashford held off the 2 defenders. Look at that there from Rashford. Just backs away as well. Gets out of Grealish's way. And he just calmly passes it into that bottom corner. Lovely goal from Jack Grealish. And he has 3 in 4 in the Europa League. Stevanovic could be in here. Tillemans can't block the pass. Derek, good save from Chevalier. Very good save. Cardona knocks the ball away. Jack Grealish does well. Can Rashford get on the end of that? Or the defender makes a mistake and Rashford's in. Rashford, 2-0. Grealish with the ball forward. The defender tried to turn Rashford. Rashford was having none of that. He speeds forward and he puts it in the bottom corner. And Villa are running riot against Servette here. I wonder what that defender was thinking there. And Rashford just places it. He took his time. He was composed. He knocks the water bottle over as well for good measure. Marcus Rashford and Jack Grealish within the first 15 minutes here for Servette. Mings into Kamara. Here's Daniel Marlon. Marlon finds Rashford. Rashford back to Marlon. That's a lovely ball. Marlon's in behind. Can he finish this? Daniel Marlon, he can, and it's 3-0 within half an hour. Daniel Marlon and Marcus Rashford linking up beautifully there, and Daniel Marlon with a great finish. Lovely ball through from Marcus Rashford. And Daniel Marlon just used his pace. He sped away, composed in front of goal. Lovely finish from Daniel Marlon. Back to Stevanovic. Pau Torres misses his tackle. Tsunamoto's in, and Tsunamoto takes away our clean sheet. We're going to hope that's a consolation goal, but it's a good goal at that. Tara Mings jumped across, but it just wasn't enough. It dips over Chevalier. It's a lovely finish from Tsunamoto. Rogers does well. Finds Jacob Ramsey at the end of his run. Ramsey to Asensio. Ramsey's run was not too helpful, but he finds Ramsey again. And Ramsey to Kamara. Kamara can pick out Asensio. Asensio, good ball. Daniel Marlon, what a save! That was a lovely move. Marco Asensio pulling the strings, but Marlon's got to finish that. Good ball in. Torres off the post! Kamara, what a save from Moore. Villa just turning it on in the second half here. Tillemans, open net for Morgan Rogers, and it's 4-1. There he is with that celebration again. Morgan Rogers just plants it into an empty net after the keeper made a calamitous error. What's he doing there? And Rogers, I mean, he's put it in the one place where it might have got blocked. But he runs away, rubbing his arms, doing his cold celebration. Oh, it's gone down as an own goal. It's not actually Morgan Rogers' goal. Asensio can't quite nick the ball off him. Pau Torres can nod it away. Nunge into the hands of Chevalier. Rogers finds Marco Asensio. Asensio with a really good ball into Daniel Marlon. Daniel Marlon for 5-1. It is 5-1. He gets his second of the game. It's a 5-star display from the Villa. A lovely ball through to him there as well. And it's a good finish on his weaker left foot. He's been clinical today, Daniel Marlon. He's had 2 clear-cut chances and he's put them both away. If he did more of that, he'd be starting more often, to be honest. It's a good finish. And Aston Villa go 5-1 up against Servette. Just what we needed after that bad string of results. Rodgers gets it away, and that is it. Aston Villa 5, Servette 1. And that will be how we end off the episode. So, of course, if you did enjoy, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, up the Villa.